6 months to 1 year. Yeah, 6 months to 1 year, you can be able to live stream on your own. Yeah.
Okay, so let's say together with our team, ile church, tumenda in a rural place to do our ministry, and we are live streaming, and unfortunately, we only have this one camera. So ile team inaenda kuisha battery, we have to end it first, then to change battery. Aina ile at least some time witupe kidogo.
For live streaming, there's 2 ways you can do it. Huh? The one is the quick one. Shut down, then you restart again. But now when you're doing the setup for live streaming, especially YouTube and Facebook, you can be able to set program so that even when you switch off the camera and you go back, it will still remain. It will still stream on the same setting. So there are different settings that you can add for live streaming. Instead of switching off directly, you can change the battery on the camera, but the stream is still on, and it will still work. Yeah.
Thanks again. I have few questions, mostly on the AV Matrix Shark 6. Okay. Number one, one thing I love about it, it has like around 2 outputs, 4 for the HDMI one, and the yes, and even the aux when you're trying to dedicate. Now we had a scenario, even Camera C Africa they are still helping us. The HDMI port, on Saturday it was working, then on Sunday service we switched it off. Ikakataa kufanya. So we had now to buy a converter from the SDI to the HDMI. Now, right now, sometimes you may find when you're using the USB out via the webcam, inafika pahali, then inahang. Then ukijaribu kuadd input tena kama kwa OBS ama kwa vMix, inakataa. Lakini sasa inabidi labda unazima, unawasha tena ndio inakuja. So kuna venye ina overheat ama what happens?
Mekana for how long?
Last year.
Last year. My service. Because you see, that's now another thing with equipments. If you use equipment for long, it ends up to misbehave. So you need to service, either for dust or even to replace some things. But when you use them, you have to service. At least after every 6 months, at least you check 6 to 7 months. So key with equipment, lazima uangalie service yake.
Do you service or do you have a guy who services?
For me, I have a guy who services. So it's a shop in town, so I can be able to connect you. But equipment lazima service. If you're not servicing the equipment, it's like the wear, it's still increasing. And kutata imitafika, haita work. Yeah. So key lazima service the enemy. So I normally say workshops need very short time to learn a lot of things because the learning is broad. But at the end of the day, I also do trainings in places. Yeah, if let's say you have a church, you have equipment, or you need to upgrade or get equipment for your church at a beginner budget or at a professional level, I can come to your church or institution, and we are able to now to train. Like we create like 2 days, then we work in the environment that you are in, based on the training that we have. So there is that option also. So you can contact me if you would want that, because I'm trying to do now the live streaming tours for the counties. At least I get closer to where more people are. Nairobi watu wamekuwa gurus wengi. But this service is needed everywhere. So for me, if you're able to connect and I come and be part of your team, train, or even get to know the problem that you're facing, it will be easier. Yeah.
All right. I think the first place that you are going to be coming is Nakuru, and you're most welcome.
I was planning for Naivasha in April, or I changed to Nakuru.
Still Nakuru County. So I wanted just to ask about the lighting setup For example, when you look at the room, it has a different kind of a lighting setup. So when you're using this camera and you're just going live with it alone, when you are in a very dark room, how do
Like when you're?
so maybe you are somewhere that the lighting is very poor, very poor. So does it adjust itself, or there is a way that you can be able to adjust by yourself manually?
There are two options. It can adjust itself, but you see, it's a machine, so there's an extent it will reach. If the lighting is poor, lighting is poor. You can't force the camera to. So at the end of the day, it will try the maximum best it will, because it's a setting that you add. But then, if your environment is not okay, you won't be able to do much. Yeah.
Thank you. My question is on NX800. I was asking if can auto-framing handle multiple subjects at once, or is it best for a single subject? Thank you.
No, you can add up to 6. You can add up to 6 people. So long as they're in the frame, you can be able to detect 6 faces.
Thank you once again for the opportunity. I wanted to ask, when you are doing live streaming, how would you advise for someone who has, let's say, for example, I've bought an X800, of which maybe very soon I'll be buying it. How would you advise? And then I have Sony NX800. And then for other cameras, it's for different companies. Maybe if I would mention, maybe you have Canon. Would you advise for someone to have one brand for live streaming, or you can also interchange? Because I believe you might end up having different textures of pictures.
I'd prefer you have one brand of cameras, because in terms of color integration, in terms of also the audio and stuff. Now, let me give you an example. If you're using Infinix and Samsung, will you get the same output? One is better than the other, yeah? So even equipment, that's how they are. If it's Sony or the other one, you have to. I think for me, you have to use the same camera line so that you get the maximum quality of a video. Because you see, like this one, NX800, then you get another one, you won't get the same quality. So when you're switching, you'll be finding that one is clear, one is not okay. So it's better you have the same cameras and the same models for better quality. Yeah.
Thank you. What's the price range for NX800?
NX800. James, the price range. The price range for NX800. Okay, they're still confirming. Any other? Because you see, prices vary, and depending on when you buy it also. There are times that we have offers. There are times also when you come, like from the trainings, you can get good offers also. Like right now, when you move from here, see someone from Camera Africa, you'll be able to get a good discount. than when you go now to the shop to buy direct when we don't have a relation with you. But prices vary with the types of season.
Yeah, true. They vary. I had to confirm. Okay? I'm James from Cameras Africa once again. The NX 800 goes for 333,000 plus VAT. Okay? Then your Fayako. 333,000 plus VAT. VAT ni tax. Unajua Kasongo?
But you see, for Sony are equipment that you invest in once. You don't buy twice again, I don't know what time. So when you buy this one, it is durable and will stay for long, and it will serve you with the kind of events that you have. Yeah. So you might look at the amount, but then when you check the quality, the kind of features that it gives you, it's worth that amount.
Mmemalizana na ile camera presentation? Mmemalizana nayo? Ni computer lapi? Ikaitwa hivyo.
Ni moja peke yake nayo. Ingine itoke wapi? Jujue ile inatumika kuchukua hii screen, ndio ile inatakaa pale. So tutafanya hivi, hata nichukue ile nimeongea tumia reels niweke hapa kama juu iko na HDMI out. Nichukue sasa na hiyo uko na HDMI cable nyingine? Iko na full HDMI. So tutaiweka tu hapo hivi. Sijui kama iko sawa. Iko plug in kwanza, iko plug in. Iko sawa? Iko sawa. Excuse me. So I've done a simple directing setup with the AV matrix, and we cannot be able to view it from the camera. So I'd want to get at least 10 people. Group from this side, you can come here, then I'll take the other groups. I think we can work in groups, yeah? Yeah. So, hii ni Evimatic Shark 6. This is an Evimatic Shark 6. It has a 5-inch screen. So it has both. You can use this one, but then it also have the multi-view also that you can add output. Now with it, it's for directing. It has 6 channels. So let me do something. So now from here is where we connect to the laptop. It normally uses the Type C. So Type C, then here USB. So then you can add it to the software. So you can see these are there. So you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now this one is your preview, and then program. Once you send it here, it's live. So you can select by camera 5. Yeah. Then you have different ways of doing it. You can do this. Or let's work with camera 6. So they look the same. So, but now in terms of, it's called the effects, the switching modes. You can tap here, then you use this wheel to change. Let's pick this one. So when you use auto, you see, so it just gives you more creative way of switching. Then again, you can select the effect, then pick another one. Let's pick this one. Then when you do the auto, so this is what they view when it's live. This is the live preview, the one that you are viewing from. And then you have this one is different transitions. This one is fade to black. When something is happening and no one covers it, you just fade it to black to cover whatever scenario that is happening. Then there's a place for still. See that this one is still. So you can be able to just do this. And it's still happening. Then once you're okay, then you can start. Then you have audio you have the settings. So we have one, we have master. So this one is called, it's a joystick, yeah. It's a joystick. So when you have a 50Z camera, you can be able to control it with this joystick. Yeah. So it has all that's why it's more expensive of the joystick. It's more expensive. Then we have the picture in picture 1. You can be able to but then if you don't want it to appear first, you can select picture in picture, then so like a translator, and then you can be able to, you see from here, you can be able to, what is it? Yeah, the position, like this one. You see? Yeah. Yeah, sign language hapa chini. So what you do, then you select, you have to select, then nakuja hapa chini. You see? Yeah, X na Y axis. So X, Y. So you're able to add picture in picture. But you have to select it first. And you can also have two of them, no? Just a minute. So you can have two. Then when you switch, they are both. When you turn to the normal one, then you have to to switch them off individually. But everything happens here from preview. After you send it. So those are then you can be able to record it. You can decide which one you're recording from. Is it the program or the preview? So you select it. Here is the record button. So the record button, there's no SD card. It has a slot. It has a slot for SD card slot. So you can be able to record what you're switching, what you're doing from here. Like the whole event, you can record it from this. It depends, but there are speeds. There's a place for speeds. Yeah, transition speed. So you can decide the speed that you want. Unaweza ka SSD. Sikuna nini? Sikuna hii type C. So nimeambiwa suggestion wataonesha this from the screens so that everyone can cover. Yeah, to save time. So hata niende sasa with everyone. Now for this one you can't. You have to do the manual. Unless it is the, what is it called? The studio. I think there's a studio 4K that you can. Atem Studio. It's called Atem Black Magic Studio. So what has happened is already the feed is there. Yeah. Yeah. So you just see it. You'll be able to watch from there when I explain. That one is easier. It's okay. Na kuna nyingine ina point hapa. Kuna nyingine point hapa kwa hiyo. Ama ni nini? Ama hiyo ingekuwa huko. So that's on the screen. So One, two, one, two. Sawa. Hebu point hiyo hapo tuone. But imekufunikia sasa. Imekufunika. Ama ungekuja hii side tuweke tu hivi. Yenye inaonyesha nini na what tunafanya. Unaonaje? Hebu mwambie switch. So that itakuwa easy. Zoom in tena. Zoom in tena, zoom in. Zoom in. Takata screen tu. Zoom in kidogo. Hapo hapo. So, is everyone able to see? Yeah? So these are Avimatrix Shark 6. It has different transitions. And we had, there is program, there is preview. So this one is, so the top part is the program, and the below one is the preview. So I can switch with the program, and I'm able to switch directly. You see? That's the program, or I can even cut. But when I do the auto, it's slow. You see? That's the auto. But now with auto, there are transition, the effects that you can add. You enable the effect tab, and then now you decide which one you want. Let's pick this one. So that's another transition effect. Then I can pick another one. So we have like how many effects? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. These are all different transition types. So if I pick another one, let me pick which one? Transition 3. You see? So as a director, you need to be creative on how you're using the transitions. Like I can pick another one again. Let me pick deep. And then there's a tab for picture in picture. So I can pick where I place it in the preview. Then I can decide from the taskbar, I can be able to select where I want to do it, where to add it. You see? So horizontal is X, and then vertical is Y. So I can be able to, that's why we put like the sign language interpreters. They normally set here, so let me do that. Yeah, and since this is preview, then I can be able to. So this one is live. This other side is live, and the interpreter now is here. Or even maybe when you want to do the scriptures, you can be able to do that. You see, the other side is okay. So this is your preview, and this one is live. Then you can even have two picture in picture, just to decide where you want it to be. Just a minute. Yeah, and then now we have the one that you can add the scriptures. You have two. It's called POP, P-O-P. You see, there are two. So one is where the like the preacher is, and this the other one you add either the slide or something that he wants to explain. Then you can add the logo, but now the logo you add it from the either USB, SSD card, or even a flash disk. There's a slot for SD card. There's a slot for SD card, and also SSD card. You can connect with a Type C cable, and also the Type C part is where now you can connect to a laptop, so that you're able to add it to the software. It's on the right. So once you add, then this one goes to the laptop. Also, you can record through this heavy matrix. You see here, when you connect a SD card, it will show here. Then you can be able to just record. Then there's an option for streaming. You can stream directly from this. You can stream directly. So, but this one you have to connect to your laptop so that you're able to get the IPs. Then now you do the settings for the stream key and the URL. But you can be able to stream from this direct. You don't even need another, like a laptop or any other thing connected to this. And this one now you can be able to stream what you are switching. Yeah, the live feed, everything you can be able to stream from here. And then there's an additional joystick. So for this joystick, it's for PTZ cameras. You can be able to control the PTZ from here. Either right, left, up, down. You can connect and PTZ from here. Then also there is zoom for PTZ. There is zoom in and zoom out. Basically, it has the features that this is for a simple setup that you're able to live stream and even be able to. And also, as you have seen, there is a place for logo. Like here, it's heavy matrix. But you can be able to change this. You add it through the USB or even the storage. You connect it here, then you upload it. So once you go live with it, there's a place where you enable the logo to be. So you have to select where you want to see the logo. Here it was on preview, but now it's live now here. So when you have either a church logo or an event logo, you can be able to just use directly from here and just stream it. So those are the features of this heavy matrix Shark. Any questions on that? It has a slot. For mics, there's a slot for microphone. You can either mic 1 or mic 2. And then there's a menu for when you want to control the volume. Here, let me show you. It's here, audio. But then it doesn't show on the screen. It shows here on the 3.5 inch. So you are able to either reduce or increase, depending on which channel the audio is coming from. So you can regulate it from here also. You just connect direct, and now you're able to regulate either if it's high or it's low. Yeah. And then it can take a maximum of 6 cameras, but normally you can use 5. Then the camera 6 is for presentations. So you are able to maximize on it. Okay. Any other question on it, on heavy matrix? output it has two, one SDI and one HDMI. And also program, it has two, one HDMI and one SDI. So you can have a total of 4 outputs that you can be able to give to different screens.
Hi guys, we have come to the end of our training today. In case you have any other questions or in case you'd like to follow up more, please you can reach out to our director. I can give you his email address. 1, 2, in case you also want to plan a workshop or an in-depth training for your church or school, they're also open to that. So I'll give you their email address. You can always reach out to them, write to them, speak to them. They can come directly to your church or your school or wherever you need them to come and conduct the training, as we also plan for the second masterclass. So for those who are writing, in case anyone is interested, for those who are writing, the email is okunewong, that is OKUNEWONG, Okunewong Productions@gmail.com. Okunewong Productions@gmail.com. That is OKUNEWONG Productions@gmail.com. For social media, Okunewong Director. So that is the director's social media handle. In case you'd like to reach to him directly, you have questions, you have any inquiries. There are also papers that are passing around to give feedback right there. You can scan the QR, give feedback, ask questions. they're open to answering. Even if you've not been able to ask your question today, you can always call them or ask their question, and they'll be happily answered and they'll follow up. With that, I'd like to close with a word of prayer. Just get a volunteer to say a word of prayer for us. You will have a few minutes. We are very behind with time. It's currently 3:50. We had been given the space until 3 p.m. So we will only have 10-15 minutes for interactions. Just 15 minutes, please, with the equipment, so that we wrap up and we also leave the premise well. Thank you again for coming for the training, for the workshop. Please send in your feedback. We'd like to hear from you. What can we do better? What have you learned? Whatever feedback that you'd give us, we'll really appreciate it. So send in your feedback. And if you've not registered, please make sure you've signed a form. Don't leave without signing a form, so that we can follow up and also have data for people who have come here today. Asanteni sana. So let's aim to be properly out here by 4:20 tafadhali. Let's not interact too much. For the next session, you can interact as much as you want, but let's all aim to be out of here at 4:20. So let's keep the interaction at a slight minimum. Thank you so much. Could I get a volunteer to say a word of prayer for us? Could I get a volunteer to say a word of prayer for us? Could you? Can we give a hand of applause to Cameras Africa for bringing this together, for putting this together? A hand of applause for our director, Okune Wong. Apana, tumpige makofi ya kilo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And a round of applause to yourselves for staying this long. Asanteni sana. Utatusalimia alafu tuombe.
Okay, hello everyone. I am Kitonyi, yes, and thank you so much for having us, Ndio. Yes, so we can pray. Thank you, Almighty Father, for this privilege. Thank you for this time. Thank you for us even being here. Thank you for the privilege of this church hosting us, and all the speakers that have been here. Thank you for we are going to apply ourselves to all that we have learned. We are going to excel, and we know by us coming here, we are stirred up to more places of excellence. As we go, even we are empowered in our places of learning, in our places of excellence, and we are faithful stewards. In Jesus' name we pray.
And karibu sana to JCC Parklands. In case you'd like to come and practice more in depth with us, you can come in. Okay. So karibu sana for the JCC Productions and our church too. So in case you'd like to be part of our services, they run every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 11, and then thereafter we have Oasis, which is our youth ministry. Na hapo is even better if you want to come and practice, especially if you're a student and you'd like to come and learn production, hands-on. Please, karibu sana. Cameras of Africa and Sony would like to have a group picture with all of us. So, kameramani sijui utatupanga pande gani? Photocopy hapa mbele in groups of 2. Okay, before we all leave, aki wewe mwenye unatoka kidogo tu. We need to, watajuaje ulikuwa huku? How will they know? So please kujeni, we just take one group photo here to just commemorate the day. And then members from JCC Nakuru. Anyone from JCC Nakuru still here? JCC Nakuru. We'll meet hapa kwa restaurant after we are done with the whole team. Yes, JC. But please, Kujeni, just come. Let's all take a group photo as one, as we finish, as we interact, and as we also interact with each other and network. So Kujeni, tupigwe picha. Just come. DJ, unaweza tuwekea something as people come for the picture. Tafadhali Kujeni, just come. 2 minutes and we are done. Please stand. Please, your row iko hapo. Please, Kujeni, just leave your bags. Come, we take one photo and that's it. Just come, please. Tupangane hapa kwa stairs. Some people can sit so that we can see other people. I think tunaweza pangana hivi, tupangane hapo juu hivi ndio tuonekane sote. The last person should be him in white. So, she's the last person here. So ingine tupangane tu hapo kwa stairs. Kujeni, cameramani. Eh? Where's screenshot hapa? Kevin Makanda, Kevin.
God will never forsake you. Calendar ya Mungu sio kama ya mwanadamu.
Kamera. Aya, watu wako huko juu, shukeni tupigwe picha. If you're in the gallery, please come down. If you're in the gallery, please come down.
Sizzla the DJ.
Aya, wanaoingia, let's all joining for the group picture tafadhali. Let's all joining for the group picture. Let's all joining for the group picture tafadhali. Kama hujatoshea hapo, kuna space ya kuketi hapa chini. Kujeni hapa, Nato and your team, come here. Kuna mnaweza keti hapa chini. You can sit. Oh, sit. Hapa in blue, hamonekani. Kutoka hapa hivi hamonekani. Just find somewhere here. Come sit. The carpet is clean, I promise. I promise.
On Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Kujipita hapo. Watajua je ulikuwa hii masterclass. They have to know. They have to know. Join in for the picture. Ingia kwa picture. Aya, smile in 1, 2, 3 tuseme ngwashe. 1, 2, 3. Aya, photocopy mtuambie kama hiyo picha imekuwa. Aya, semeni ngwashe. Oh, bado.
Something it's hot. Sizzla the DJ.
Aya, wamesema iko sawa. Aya, to smile meno yote nje, say ngwashe. Aya Sengwashe. All smiles, people. Aya, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone.
Kuna vitu vingine kwa maisha yako ni vya kunyamaza. Siri zako za ndani na mambo yako si ya kutangaza. Na kuona unavyofunguka kwa beshte zako takuumiza. Ukigundua wale unaoamini ndo wanaeneza. Funga mudomo, fyata mudomo, funga mudomo, fyata mudomo. Ukipatana parara pam pam pam, unaropokwa kila kitu parara pam pam. Ndo maana unang'ang'ana ng'ang'ana, vitu zimekwama ukikaza na kasana. Ukipatana parara pam pam pam, unaropokwa kila kitu parara pam pam. Ndo maana unang'ang'ana ng'ang'ana, kaza na kasana. Bwana funga mudomo, fyata mudomo. Nasema funga mudomo, fyata mudomo. Funga mudomo, fyata mudomo. Bwana funga mudomo.
Sizzla the DJ.
Haikuwa rahisi kufika hapa, ni nguvu zake. Isingekuwa rahisi kufika hapa, ni mkono wake. Haikuwa rahisi kufika hapa, ni nguvu zake. Isingekuwa rahisi kufika hapa, ni mkono wake. Bila Mungu mimi siwezi, mimi siwezi, mimi siwezi, mimi siwezi. Bila Mungu mimi siwezi, mimi siwezi, mimi siwezi.
Zapping DJ.
Siwezi pigana na wewe, nanyosha mikono juu, basi pigana na Mungu. Siwezi basi pigana na Mungu. Siwezi shindana na wewe, nanyosha mikono juu basi